when she's not sniping soliloquies on Twitter or shitting on the hypocritical cuckery of the right.
You want to tell people that their concern and their desire for clean air and clean water is elitist? This is serious. This should not be a partisan issue.
She, well, doesn't speak a lot on the world of sports. In a previous video, we brought you the hypotheses to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's tax plan in the National Basketball Association and the National Football League, and the likelihood contracts could go the Bobby Bonilla route in back-ended contracts. Now we have breaking news.
And I'm told you've been ducking this one for some time.
That is AOC with Skullduggery, a must-listen podcast on Yahoo News with a pair of pros investigative journalists, Michael Isikoff and Daniel Klaidman.
I have been raised a Yankees fan through and through.
Yes.
However, this is a huge feud in my family because a big part of the Bronx side of my family are also Mets fans.
And now the finisher.
And Citi Field's in my district. So in some ways I have to kind of learn to be a Mets fan too, but I'm primarily a Yankees fan.
Yes! All right, so look, from sea to shining sea, us sports fans are egotistical, maniacal, loyalists, diehards, illogical in our own extremism of basking in our own team's reflected glory or even pity in 100 plus years of defeat.
Here is something none of my predecessors ever got a chance to say. The World Series champion, Chicago Cubs.
Folks may get ticked with AOC playing both sides. It's cool. Just a quick newsflash. It's what politicians do. The same president who welcomed the Cubs in 2016 said, among Sox fans, I'm the Cubs' #1 fan. Call it playing both sides. That's the world of politics. Don't shit on your constituents. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Play up that rival angle, why don't you? Our lawmakers and legislators do this all the time. Bill Clinton rocked Cleveland Indians gear, then Baltimore Orioles gear. The former First Lady and Democratic candidate for president, Hillary Clinton, has been seen in Yankees and Cubbies gear. Paul Ryan posed with a terrible towel. He happens to put up posts on your mom's Facebook feed for his passionate allegiance to the Packers. But then there was more. First, know this. Sports fans are historians. We dip our toes in endless Google searches and pride ourselves on the contextual standing of the greats that came before us, the draft flops, and our own teams as Mount Rushmores. AOC may be no different. When I was a kid, I grew up with that Yankees dream team, like Derek Jeter, Jorge Posada, like Mariano Rivera. She said, you can't not when that's how you grow up. Let's be real. When Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball came out on Nintendo 64, everyone wanted to sling the lumber with Tino Martinez and make great plays with Derek Jeter in the field. There will always be a rivalry. Just look at AOC's Twitter pitching shutout against Joe Crowley, and she did it in 27 freaking characters. Sports and politics may not always mesh well with the rhetoric of those sworn in office, but they are intertwined. So root for the Yanks or the Mets or the Cubs or the Sox. White or red, doesn't matter. Just take it from these in office. Don't shit on the other teams. If you'd like to hear more thought-provoking content like TYT Sports on Facebook and to help in my journey to keep media independent, go to tyt.com/Rick.